It started with a sound that didn't belong anywhere. Not in the room, not in the recording, not in reality. At least, that's what I thought at the beginning. I had been working late that night, recording small voice notes like I usually did. Nothing special, just fragments of thoughts, reminders, ideas I didn't want to forget. The kind of things you don't even listen to again. Just record and move on. The room was quiet. Too quiet, maybe. The kind of silence that feels heavy, like it's pressing against your ears. I didn't notice it at first. You never do. You only notice silence. When something breaks it, I finished the recording and stopped it. Simple, normal, routine. But when I played it back, something was wrong. At first, everything sounded exactly as it should. My voice, clear, normal, nothing unusual. Then, after I stopped speaking, there was a gap, a few seconds of silence, and then a sound, a faint one, barely there, but enough to make me pause. I leaned closer to the speakers, increasing the volume slowly. The sound became clearer, breathing, slow, unnatural, too steady to be random noise. I frowned, replaying the file again. Same result, same breathing. Right after my voice ended, I checked the room instinctively, as if I expected to find someone standing behind me. But, of course, there was no one. There never is. That's what makes it worse. I told myself it was interference. Background noise. Something the microphone picked up that I didn't notice at the time. That happens. It's normal, at least. That's what I kept telling myself, but something about it felt wrong. Not the sound itself, but the timing. It started exactly when I stopped speaking, like it was waiting. I shook it off and recorded another file. This time, I stayed silent for a few seconds at the end. Just to test it, when I played it back, my voice came through as expected. Then silence. Then the breathing again. Longer this time. Closer, clearer. I sat back in my chair, my mind racing. That shouldn't be possible. There was no one in the room, no open windows, no background noise, nothing. And yet, it was there. I recorded a third file. This time, I spoke directly into the microphone. Is someone there? My voice sounded calm, but I wasn't. Not anymore. I ended the recording and stared at the screen for a long moment before pressing play. My voice played back. Clear, sharp, then silence, then a response. Not loud, not aggressive, just present. Yes, my heart stopped. I replayed it again and again. Same answer, same tone, same impossible voice. It didn't sound human, but it didn't sound inhuman either. It sounded wrong, like something trying to imitate speech without understanding it. I pushed my chair back slowly, the legs scraping loudly against the floor. The room felt smaller now, tighter, like the walls had moved closer without me noticing. I stood up, scanning every corner. Nothing. Still nothing. But I couldn't shake the feeling anymore. I wasn't alone, and maybe I hadn't been for a while. Before we go any further, if you're still here, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more than you think. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end of this, because what happened next made everything worse. I sat back down, slowly, carefully, like sudden movement might provoke something I couldn't see. I opened the recording again, hovered over the play button, and hesitated. For the first time, I wasn't sure if I wanted to hear it. But curiosity is stronger than fear. It always is. I pressed play. My voice echoed through the speakers. Then silence. Then the breathing. But this time, it didn't stop. It continued. Longer than before, and then it changed. The rhythm shifted from calm to uneven, from steady to aware. Like it knew I was listening, the sound grew closer, louder, more defined. And then it spoke again, not answering a question this time, not reacting, initiating. We hear you. My throat went dry. We, not I, not something singular, something plural. I backed away from the desk again, my eyes locked on the speakers like they might move, like something might step out of them. The computer screen flickered briefly, just once, but that was enough, because when it stabilized, there was a new file on the screen. I hadn't created it. I hadn't downloaded anything, and yet there it was. Untitled, fresh, time-stamped seconds ago. My hands trembled as I moved the cursor toward it. I didn't want to open it. I knew I shouldn't. But something deeper, something instinctive, told me that it didn't matter anymore. Whatever this was, it had already reached me. I clicked the file. It opened instantly. No delay, no loading. Just sound, immediate, direct, clear. My room, recorded from somewhere I couldn't see. I heard my own breathing, uneven, nervous, real time, then a second layer of sound behind mine. Multiple breaths, overlapping, close, too close, and then voices, more than one, speaking softly, in perfect unison. He can hear us now. I turned around instantly. Nothing, still nothing. But this time, the silence wasn't empty. It was full. Full of something I couldn't see, something I couldn't understand, something that had been waiting, not for me to find it, but for me to listen. And now that I had, it wasn't hiding anymore. The recording kept playing. My room, my breathing, their voices all blending together, until I couldn't tell which one was mine anymore. And that's when I realized something terrifying. The recordings weren't capturing them, they were capturing me, for them.